Hi lovely, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Dotma Stitches. If you are watching me for the first time, you are highly welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, I love you so much. And if you are not yet subscribed, please try to do so. Today's video, we are going to learn how to cut this lozenge sleeve. I know it's what you are going to like, so let's start. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use these fabrics. So I'm going to use 1 yard of this plain fabrics, and also I'm going to use 1 yard of this African fabric, and with this pattern. So this 1 yard is for the 2 sleeves. So now the first thing to do here, I'm going to use this pattern and I'm going to mark 4 inches from this side. Then I'm going to target the center, which is 2 inches. Then I place my tape again. I mark out 4 inches here. So these 4 inches and this is the center. I'm going to connect the line in form of cross line. So this is it. So after this, the next thing to do here, I'm going to place my tape from the upper part here. I'm going to mark out 2.5, and I also connect it with this line. And I also place my tape again and mark out 2.5 from the right side here. So I'm going to connect it to the upper side. So I'll do the same thing for the down side there. I'll place the tape and mark out 2.5. Then I connected it also, and also 2.5 here. Then I connected it with the upper part. So it's going to form the lozenge shape, or we can also call it diamond shape. Now from here, I'm going to cut it out. So this is the shape that I cut out. So this shape is going to serve as my guideline. Now I'm going to use this shape to cut out this 1 yard African fabric and also this plain material. So I folded it severally. Then I now place the pattern on this fabric. Then I will be cutting it out now. So while cutting it, I'll be taking my time to cut it so that to give me exactly the shape I want. After cutting out this plain, I will go ahead and cut out the African fabric also. So this is it. Then I will just use it to turn it. I place it like this, then to the wrong side, and I will now turn it to the right side. The only thing I left just a small open place so that it's easy for me to turn it from that side. So I left the open place there. Then this is the African fabric. I also use the pattern to cut it out the way I did for the plain fabrics. Then I try to pin it down so that it will be easier for me to cut it out. So this is it. So guys, I'm done with the cutting now. So this is it. I will do the same thing. I will turn it the way I turned the plain one. Then I left the small space for the turning, so that will serve as the open space that I will use to turn it. I pin it down, then I'll be cutting it gently. So guys, I'm done with the cutting now. Then I'll use one to turn the other, but while turning it, make sure the fabric are turned into the facing each in the negative side, then turn it to the normal side. So this is it. Then I'll just open that side and stitch it all around. So this is how I will just be stitching it. Then I left open space there to turn it. And we apply the same thing to everything. Cut it as many as possible, so until I finish the 1 yard of that fabric. So guys, I've turned it. So this is the open space. So now I will just pull it inside, then I will stitch that side. The open space here, I will pull it in, then I will stitch that side to make it to be neat. So guys, after stitching it, this is the outlook as you can see it, and I've given everything a good press. So this is it. Now the next thing to do here, this is the plain pattern that I'm going to use. I folded it in slanting form as you can see it. Now I'll be taking the measurement of the sleeve. I'm working with the long sleeve here, so the length of the sleeve I'm working with is 23 lengths. So I place my tape. So this is 23. So this place will serve as the starting point. Now I place the tape and I mark out 5 inches here. So the armhole, the measurement of the armhole is 14. So divided by 2, that is 7. Then I added like 1.5 inches for the seam allowance. So that's 8.5. Then from here I connected it to the downside here. So when I place my tape now from the upper here, I will get 23 here. So this 23 all around. So I mark out the 23, and I also mark 23 here, and this 23. So everything will be in equal length. Now guys, I'll be cutting it out. So guys, this is our sleeve. So I'm going to knot the center here. Then after this, the next thing to do, I will just open this pattern. Then I'll be placing my shape one by one. So when I place the plain one, then I will stitch it here. Then I place the African fabric, I will stitch it also here. I place it and I stitch it. So I'll be arranging it one after the other. So guys, after this you can pin everything down so that to make it to be easier for you. So when you get to the machine, you're able to stitch it. So just pin it down like this, the way I did. So this is it. So guys, I've stitched all this, so I'll be arranging the second line now. So this is the African fabric, so I will stitch that side, this side, then I'll place this one also. I will stitch this side and also this place. So now I'll be stitching in two form. Now I will stitch here and I'll also stitch this side. This is how I'll be stitching it. Stitch this side and also the other side. So you see this side and also this side. So this is how I'll be arranging everything. So when I get to the upper parts. So you stitch that side and also this side, and also this side. Then before that, I will pin everything before going to the machine. Yeah, this I'm done with the stitching. This is it. As you can see, it's very beautiful. I love it. So now the next I will just fold it like this. Then I'll use half an inch to stitch it upward here. So guys, this is it. I've stitched it. I'm done with stitching. Then I'll be tie all the paper. So this is it. I'll tie everything. So I'm done with this. So the next thing, I will just take my kimono jacket that is already on ground. So I will just place it to the armhole like this. I will insert the sleeve in. I will insert in and then I will pin it down. Then I will take it to the machine and be fitting it like this. Then I will stitch it all around the armhole. So this is it. After stitching it, this is the outlook. As you can see, if you find this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, share and comment. Till we meet in the next class. Bye bye.